This is insane. It is now 2 a.m. and tomorrow, which is like in a couple of hours, I have to be ready by 9:30 a.m. because I am going to play golf with my friend. I'm gonna be like so tired tomorrow morning or later today in a couple of hours when I wake up, because I am like, I'm a morning person, so I will wake up at like 5:30, 6 a.m, 6:30, around about there. That's like usually my wake up time. I lied in the title. I am not an introvert, okay? I am not a I'm like so shy. No, I am not. I am not shy in certain cases. Like, I am not an introvert. I'm like half and half. So I'm an extrovert at times, at the best of, well, when I'm in like social situations, I love socializing with people and like making friends and talking with people. But to a certain point, I will be by myself. I'm an ENFJ personality type, but I don't know what my blood type is. The reason why I am mentioning this is because every single time I meet a Korean, they will literally ask me, what is your MBTI? And I'll be like, oh, I've already done my MBTI before. I actually did it before I came here. I was like, I am going there already. I'm going there already. So I did my test before I came to South Korea, and apparently I am ENFJ. Let me know what you are. And if you don't know how to find out, I'm going to leave the link in the description, and you can go find out what your MBTI is. I'm pretty sure like so many people already know, but if you don't know, it's just this like personality test that pretty much categorizes you and puts you in your personality group, and then it will let you know a whole bunch of information about like your certain characteristics about you that kind of fit in with people that have similar characteristics. But yeah, it's pretty cool, and I find it like super accurate. So yeah, vibe. So we spent like 72 hours in Busan, and we were just at a club straight, and it was really fun. Okay, so we weren't like necessarily like in a club for 72 hours, like we were stuck there. No, that's not what I mean. I mean like we stayed at a hotel, and then like every night that we spent, we went to like the club. So I'm just going to make this one long experience, because honestly, now that I think back, I'm like, I can't really remember what happened in which night, because so much happened that I've just decided to save it in my memory, in my head, as this long sleepover in Busan at a club, because that's just like so much easier. And I'm running out of storage in here. Like, I don't have enough space to be keeping up with all these details. And don't be judging me, because it's not like you have a great memory either. So relax. I'll do what I want. But so it was very crazy for me, because I don't normally go to these things. Like, I don't normally go to clubbing. Like in South Africa, I did go like once or twice or maybe 3 times with my friends, but it wasn't a like normal thing I would do, simply because South Africa is just really not safe. Even if we weren't going to a club, like if we were going out to eat at a restaurant, and then that anxiety of like driving back into your home, like that really freaks me out, because when you're driving back at night and you like driving into your driveway into your home, like I find it's like a very vulnerable time, because you know, you just want to get inside and anything can happen. Thievery, I don't want to say too much because of the you know, the police that are on YouTube, like they will be like saying bad words here and dangerous things. Even in the daytime, I have to be like very, 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 very careful no matter where I went in South Africa. Like this one time I was literally walking back home with my dad. Like we were almost there. We were almost there. Like we were almost home. We were almost inside. We were almost safe. And then like I get heart palpitations when I walk down the street. Like it freaks me out. It really does. But when I'm here in South Korea, I had to kind of like tone it down a little bit with like being anxious, because here you can like leave your stuff like anywhere and then nobody will really do anything. But still, I'm very, very careful. I had to still keep that sort of like filter of being extremely careful when we went out to the clubs in Busan, because this is like a club, you know, like you have to be aware of your surroundings because people are drunk and you don't know what sort of characters are there. With that said, like it doesn't matter where you going clubbing, right? Like whether it's South Africa, South Korea, you have to be very, very careful. Like make sure you go with friends or a friend. Make sure that you don't like leave your drink unattended, and just be extremely careful and be safe. Obviously those who drink, like make sure that you with people that you trust that are gonna look out for you. Like with me, when I go with my friends, like I know like I don't drink. I will not drink anything. Don't give me anything. I will not drink anything. I will only drink from the bottle, like a bottle of water that's sealed. I will buy that and I will drink that and I'll be good. But I will not drink anything else because I just get like, oh gosh, like I just get very, very, very scared. So Busan, like we stayed at the heart of like the nightlife area where things 24/7, like even during the day it's a vibe. So you get to this area and like everyone is so attractive, like whether they are foreigners or Koreans, like everyone is attractive, like so pretty, so good looking. Everyone has like these really cool outfits. Then we walk into the club like it's like that, but then times 10. Like you feel like you in like Vampire Diaries, or like you've become a YN and like all of these people from Wattpad are there. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, in Busan, like no one cares. No one cares. You would dress the way you want to dress, and then you like have tattoos. You dye your hair every color in the book. But here in my little town, it's like more reserved. It's because it's got a lot more older people and it's a little bit more like relaxed, right? But like whenever I go to the bigger cities like Busan or where else did we go? We went to Daegu not so long ago. It's also like that there, so that's really, 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 really cool. But side note, I definitely want to go check out Incheon in Seoul because I haven't really been there. Like I only went there for like 2 or 3 days when I first moved here. I really want to go there and like just like go all crazy. So let me know in the comments below if I should do that and like maybe go to like Hongdae Street and like check out the nightlife there. And maybe I should start in like vlogging. The reason why like I haven't done a lot of vlogging is because there's so many laws here about filming, you know, publicly, like filming people, and I'm a little bit nervous about that. I mean, you can blur people's faces, but I just don't want to cause any issues, if you know what I mean. So I'll look into it. Like I'll have to like do some research about that. Okay, so back to the club situation. Like this club in particular is really nice. In fact, the club where this area is, in fact, like, it's really cool. It's pretty chilled, I think. Basically, like, all the clubs were foreigner friendly. I've never went to any club in that area that like was like no foreigners allowed, because there are some clubs here in South Korea that will say like no foreigners allowed, because apparently it causes like a lot of issues. Like when some foreigners are too drunk, they get a little bit too unruly, and it makes a lot of like difficult situations. So most of the time, like some clubs, not all, like some clubs will just say like no foreigners allowed, Koreans only, yeah, to avoid like those sort of situations. One thing was, in this club everything was like really really nice, like it was super chilled, but the one thing that I was just like annoyed about is they kept like repeating the set, like the music, every now and again, and that was like weird for me. I don't know, people that like go to clubs normally, is that like a thing where they would like repeat the music every now and again? Yeah, I was just like, why do they have to repeat the music like that? Like, it's just weird. Remember what I said, like with the whole safety thing? So when I was in the club, right, we were just like walking around, and I got very uncomfortable to a point where I was super angry, and I don't know, like I kind of like not really lost it, but like I was really annoyed. I was walking with my friend, she was like walking ahead. It can get like very full, and we didn't want to lose each other. And then this man literally, first of all, like he made eye contact with me, and I was just like, you know, please don't. And then he said something, I don't know, and I was just like, you no, please don't at all. And then I walked past him, but then he grabs my arm, and I was just like, why are you even? Like, how dare you? Like, literally, how dare you? That is so disgusting. Like, why are you even touching me? Like, I don't like that. I will call the security. Like, it's such disgusting behavior. I don't know, like it was just so gross. And then I had to like pull my arm back, like I just, you know, and I was just like, don't touch me. And now that I think about it in my head, I must have like looked really stupid, but no, that really annoyed me. But like, why you touch me, dude? Like, why are you doing that? That is so gross. So I really hope people that were around that guy were like safe, because that guy was like really weird. He wasn't the only one that tried to do that. There had been another guy that just kept following me around. Like, it was just so annoying. Like, why do they do that? Like, that's gonna be one of the reasons why I don't go out. I stay home. Anyway, it's vibes. We just carried on with the night. Like, I ended up ignoring that, and like we got lost into the crowd, so we lost those two weirdos that were there. We were dancing, and we ended up actually like dancing with these two girls. I'm not gonna like be very descriptive, you know, because I don't want to like out them or whatever. And they were really, really cool. They were so cool. They literally looked awesome. Like, they really, really did. And I was just like, wow, you guys look so cool. Oh my gosh. And they were so nice. So we were standing with them, and we were like against the wall sort of, because it was like a lot more spacious there, because it was getting very, very full. In front of us, there was another group that just walked in, and they were sitting like by the table. Table group has people that are like super drunk. right? A guy, I was super drunk, that was standing a little bit closer to our group, the girls group. So table group, the girls group. So this guy from the table group bumps into one of the girls in the girls group, our group, and this girl was like, do you want us to move? Like, do you want us to move? She was angry. Like, from my point of view, it literally looked like he only bumped her because it seemed like it was an accident, because I don't know, like we're just dancing and then he bumped her by accident, I think. Well, from what I saw. And she was not having it. She was just like, do you want me to move? Like, do you want me to get out? And they started like exchanging really, really harsh words. Me and my friend, we were just like, dude, it's okay. Like, he apologized even, and his friend even apologized. Eventually, things kind of like escalated, and one of the girls in that group, she lunges into she literally like lunges into the girls that was in my group, and like almost like, I don't know, like, and I was just like, why? Like, I don't know why it escalated that far, but anyway, it did. Eventually, the girls that were with us, they left and we kind of like disbanded. That sounds sad. But that situation was just weird. Like, it was just an accident. Like, they just like bumped into that girl like by accident, and then it ended up being this whole big thing. I feel like that was just like miscommunication, things getting lost in translation, because dude, it wasn't that deep. Like, you didn't have to go that far. Oh my gosh. So arguments and fighting like that, like, freaks me out. So we were so glad that they ended up disappearing, and we actually also moved, because now it kind of seems like we were also involved, because we were standing with those girls, like we were dancing with them and everything. So we just decided to like move from that situation. We're dancing somewhere else. So now the other crazy thing that happened was that we were busy dancing, and you know, Koreans come, like Korean girls, they will come and like they will dance with us and be like, yeah, vibes. Or like Korean guys will come and then we will dance, and it's really fun, and it's honestly cool. So we end up dancing and like we end up making our own little circle with people that we don't know, but it's pretty, you know, you can tell people that are like dodgy characters, like that guy I mentioned before, or like people that are nice, that are vibes, that are chill. So every now and again when we dance, like people join and we make our own little circle and we dance for a bit, and it's nice and it's cool, and we make conversations with these people, like, and they ask us questions like, where you from, why are you here, how old are you, and what's your name, what do you do, and all those really cool things. And you just like exchange, like have small talk, have small talk and ask each other questions and stuff, getting to know each other, right? And I'm all for it. At one point when this was happening, we were dancing, these Korean guys, like two of them, it was just two of them, like they came and they started dancing with us. So now we were like, okay, this is vibes, like we dancing. And then one or two Korean girls also came, and like it was fine. And then this other group that was in front of us, and it was a group of foreigners. This one girl that was in this group, she started going off, and she was drunk, so maybe like blame it on the alcohol, I guess. But she was like, oh, now they stealing our Korean men. And I'm like, what? Huh? What? And funnily enough, a day ago or so, I saw on like TikTok, there was this video of this girl saying how the biggest issues that she's faced is that like foreigners literally throwing her under the bus, and like foreigners being mean to her, being more like toxic and like just genuinely unfriendly, like, which is what you wouldn't expect, right? So now I'm like, yeah, that is so true. But this girl, she was just like, no, like, why are they now taking our Korean men? And I'm like, dude, we did not do anything. These people came on their free, like, they just decided to come and dance with us. So what are we supposed to do? Like, are you supposed to be rude? And also, I didn't know that they belonged to you and you owned them, apparently. But anyways, she was like really drunk and she was like falling all over the place. And when she said that, I was just like, dude, I was really annoyed. And obviously I wasn't gonna say anything because yes, she was like really drunk and I'm not one to start nonsense like that. But it was just like, how can you say that? Like, how can you say, it was just I was so hurt. I mean, it's not a big deal, but like still, you don't do that. Like, you really don't do that. And I don't understand why there's this whole toxic atmosphere about foreigners like just being in some competition or like seeing who's the best foreigner here, and like it's just like not cool. Literally, when I go out and I see like another foreigner, like I will go to them and I will like try and make friends with them, because the thing is, like, being here is really great, but there's a certain point where that greatness like goes. Like, there's a limit to this greatness, because at the end of the day, you are far away from home. And I think I mentioned this like in my other video, like you are far away from home and your friends are not here, your family isn't here, and it's like a foreign country completely. And I don't really care like how long a person has stayed here. Like, those facts are still like those are still facts. And to be honest, like, it's difficult. Like, these past few days, I don't know, I did feel a little bit down because I've really been like missing my family, and I've missed like my best friend like a lot. So it's difficult to sometimes like to cope, because you don't have your regular comfort around you. That's why I'm a big advocate for like making friends and like connecting with other people, whether they are Koreans, whether they are foreigners, because it's really important so that you don't feel like you're alone. So if anyone that's here, please let me know and reach out, because I'm all about making friends and like just like connecting with people. But anyways, yeah, that did like rub me the wrong way. It really did. And I really hope that girl like doesn't actually think that way, that she was just like saying that because maybe she was joking, or she was just saying that because she was drunk. I really hope she doesn't throw other foreigners under the bus like that, because that's just mean, man. That's just mean. Going to the club was like such a vibe. Like, it was such an experience, because during the whole 72 hours we met like all types of people, like people that were like from the UK. We met people that were like from everywhere. Like, I really enjoyed that part. But also it gave me like another side of, you know, like Korean culture. Actually, like, what was weird was when we were walking back to our hotel, these two Korean guys came to us, and one of them, it was their birthday, so he was like celebrating his birthday that day, and he was with his friend. So then they come up to us and they're like, which one of us is hot, like more good looking, like more attractive? And my friend and I were like, huh? Why would you ask people that? But anyways, they were like, no, we just want to know like which one of us looks better, you know. First of all, like, I was just like, dude, come on. Both of them, like, really, we told them, we really did, like, we hyped them up. We're like, no, both of you look really good, and you should be like a model and stuff because you look so good and stuff. And we just tried to like explain to them that you shouldn't ask people that. One looked like a bad boy, and the other one looked like that soft aesthetic kind of boy. My friend, she was really sweet to them. Like, she gave, because we bought a couple of snacks from the convenience store, so she gave like some of the snacks to the one that had like his birthday, just to be like, oh, happy birthday kind of a thing, which was really sweet. But yeah, that was pretty weird. But anyways, it was funny. It was really funny. Shame. But with that said, like, all fun times need to come to an end, and so does this video. I really love Busan. I want to go back to Busan because I want to experience other things other than the clubs. Like, the clubs were, it was really, really, really great, like going to the clubs, but I want to go do other things there because there's like so much to do in Busan. But I think like Busan so far is like my favorite place to go. Let me know if I should try vlogging. Honestly, I'm terrified of that, but let me know. And let me know how your day has been. Let me know how you are, and I hope you have a good week, a good day, or a good morning, or whatever time it is where you are. Stay safe out there because the world can be really, really, really bad. Thanks for watching this video, and until next time, just chill till the next episode. Bye.